very special guest in the studio with us. We've got Swamp from Los Angeles, DMC world champion, superstar. How you doing, mate?
What's good? What's good? Las Vegas.
Welcome to the all-new vibe. So what's been going down in your world? What have you been up to?
You know, it was my birthday yesterday, so I just came out to Las Vegas to party. You know, I did it last year too on my birthday. So Las Vegas has been it's been the place to do the party for the last 2 years.
Was it your 21st?
21st time I've celebrated my birthday in Vegas? Probably more than that. No.
So are you a Vegas? You're not a Vegas resident at the moment.
I live in Los Angeles, originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I did live in Las Vegas in 2011. I had a residency at the Palms Casino on. I was playing every Tuesday, and I came out here and lived for a little bit.
How was that? Did you enjoy it?
I like it much better now.
I bet.
It's much cool. Vegas has come a long ways in the last 10 years.
It's definitely cooler right now this time of year. But so back then, you connected obviously with many artists over the time. I mean, you've done stuff with Beck, Death Grips, Ministry, and obviously Vegas locals, the Crystal Method.
Yeah. Biggest song they ever did, Name of the Game. Did all the scratching on that song with my favorite guitar player of all time, Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine. How cool is that?
Fantastic. So we are 100% live, and we've been having 100% technical difficulties all night long. But so obviously you're a DMC world champion. I mean,
well, I was in the world champ. I won the USA. I'm a USA champion technically. Did not win the world. Full disclosure. A lot of people thought I should have won the world, including me.
And that was in 1996. I mean, obviously DJ technology has evolved dramatically since then.
Not really.
I mean, so the techniques were all the same. I mean, what was it like performing? I mean, talk through for the listeners.
Oh man, I was out of my mind. It was crazy, you know, and they sent me out there with DJ Rock Raider, who was like my idol. I'm like on the plane with him and riding in the car. They even, for whatever reason, they put us in the same hotel room too. I guess because we were both Americans or whatever. He was the defending world champion and I was the USA champion. And rest in peace, Rock Raider, man, legend. Forever, Rock Raider forever.
Absolutely. So you got a new album coming out.
Oh, it's out.
It's out.
Well, it's an EP technically, but it does have a whole bunch of scratch tools on it. It's really, I'm really like pushing it as a scratch tool because it's a weird pandemic project. You know, during the pandemic, you get on a waiting list where it takes like a year and a half for your vinyl to get pressed. You know, and I got the 7-inch done. But the cool thing about it's got the best record cover of 2023, hands down. That you move the hologram and the hand scratches on the vinyl, like Right? Am I lying?
Amazing.
Yeah, number one, best record. I go into record stores. I'm like, show me a better record cover in your whole store, and I'll leave right now. You know, I'm super proud of myself on that one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ever top that one, so I gotta be like super excited about it while it lasts. And I also have the CD version, and it's got the hologram cover too. So technically, I got the best CD cover of 2023 also. And it comes with the bonus DVD with the new music video that just came out on YouTube and TikTok and everything yesterday called Bloody Clips. But unfortunately, YouTube, you see it's very censored if you watch it on YouTube.
It is.
But if you buy the DJ Swamp CD with the hologram cover, it comes with the bonus DVD. That's the completely uncensored, uncut director's cut.
It is.
If that
epic.
makes sense.
The album is epic, and it is DJ Swamp wearing my mask. The Scratch Tool Deluxe.
And I really cracked the code. Like a lot of y'all know about me inventing the skip-proof scratch tool, most imitated scratch tool record in history. And now I cracked the code again 20 years later. New record has got the effect. You know how everybody's been scratching for the last 40 years? Fresh?
Yeah.
Man, I cracked the code on that effect. Finally, after like years of experimentation. And I got it going like, yes. But it sounds like, fresh. Like seriously,
Wicked.
sounds like I was in the studio the same day as they recorded, changed the beat. And I also got it going like, I am the best, but it's you sound like fresh, you know?
Wicked.
And I've got the infinite tone on there. I've done other infinite tones. Other people have done them before, but they sound real choppy because they time stretched them. No, this is like the purest, cleanest ever. I'm like breaking the whole scene open for so many other options for people to scratch with now. You know, they ain't ever got to scratch again. You don't understand. I've been going crazy in the studio. I've got hours of me saying like marijuana, and all kinds of Los Angeles and crazy stuff. I'm gonna scratch some of them. Y'all hear?
Wicked. So on the the scratch proof record, I mean,
skip proof.
Skip proof.
If it was scratch proof, there'd be no point.
You're absolutely right. So on the skip proof, I mean, is that something that was designed and engineered, or is that something that came about by accident? What was it?
I'll tell you this whole story. So you remember Simon Harris, of course, right?
100%.
Okay, so he had records out in the 80s that I used to buy. And one of those records had the same sound 3 times in a row, but it didn't line up.
Right.
And I was just like, why didn't he just make it line up? So after
It
my
would've been
needle
perfect.
skipped,
Yeah.
it would land on the same sound and it would sound like I didn't mess up. And I waited. That was like 1989. And I waited for somebody to come out with a record like that. And they never did. And then in 1996, after I won the USA DMC Championship, and I got my gig with Beck, and I'm touring the world with him, and playing Saturday Night Live, the Grammy Awards, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien. I got all this money, and I'm like, I'm going to make that. So I spent like 10 G's or something trying to experiment, messing up. It didn't went spiraling out.
Because it would change in place at every rotation slightly,
and it was a
wouldn't
long
it?
time of like, you got to send it out. You couldn't just email the file to somebody in
you gotta
1996.
Mail it.
Yeah, in 97 technically. But then eventually this one right here, came out in 1997, Skip Proof Scratch Tool, the very, very first one, started it all. Even though before that I had Swamp Breaks, and if you look, the 808 beat, it was a Skip Proof beat on there. So technically, that's what let me know that it would be possible to make this. And then, it's like, if you can see in the light, you see it's kind of squirrely, but it works 100%.
Wicked.
So then eventually it was perfected. Like this one, Skip Proof Scratch Tool 2, that's a straight line. You look at that, that's perfect.
Right.
And I just come out with several volumes, and all the way up to now with the Wearing My Mask EP 12-inch with all these new sounds with the new effects and stuff that I'm doing. I'm just keep pushing the boundaries of turntablism. I keep coming up with the ideas, and I actually have another one ready to go. I just need y'all to buy these current ones that I'm out with, so I have the money to press the others, and hopefully it won't take a year and a half like it did during the pandemic to get the other ones pressed.
Right. So for all the listeners out there tonight, all your fans and stuff, I mean, how can they find you online? How can they connect with you?
Well, you can get the 12-inch on DJSwamp.com and the CD with the bonus DVD, new DJ Swamp shirts, hats. Oh, I got the glow-in-the-dark Ouija board slip mats, too. They're super sick. And I got the 7-inch version, too. They're almost out, so y'all might want to hurry up on that one. That's a collector's item. And also, every single one of them has a different thing. Like, there's some things about the 7-inch that are better than the 12-inch. And there's some things about the 12-inch better than the 7-inch. Some things on the CD, like the bonus DVD, you can't get on. So it's really you should just buy all 3, is what I'm saying.
Just get them all.
Yeah, you should just get all 3 if you really want to, for the win.
You heard it here, folks. Yeah, you want to go for the trifecta. That's what
You're not
what
the
DJ
first
Swan
person to
said.
say that.
But maybe just in that context.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was in that context.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, my buddy, shout out Stack Styles, rapper who's he's just getting signed to Suburban Noise. I'm going to play a remix I did. He did a remake of Back to the Hotel, and I just remixed it.
Tune.
The video that came out this week. And it's got Johnny Richter from Cottonmouth Kings and Chucky Chuck from D-Gaff and Cottonmouth Kings on it as well, and me scratching on it. I was on tour with them a year ago, and that's how that came about. Now I tour DJ for Stack Styles, whose record is coming out on Suburban Noise Records in January, and we're actually I'm going to be doing a show with him in Scottsdale on November 16th, opening for Riff Raff. So come on out to that.
Wicked. So what do you say we give the Vibe 99.7 listeners, a bit of DJ Swamp.
That's what's up.
All right.
Friday the 13th with DJ Swamp, y'all. Let's run it.
It is. Hold tight, people. Keep it locked. You're listening to Vibe 99.7.
Vibe 99.7.